Alright. You already know what's good, what's good. Tune in, tune in. We live. Dion. We're about to go in. Y'all see the caption. You already know when y'all come on, share this live, it costs you nothing. You're on with Dion. I'm about to bring this tax knowledge, this financial knowledge. Y'all know when I come on, it's about getting to the bag. So tune in. Share the live. As soon as you come on, share the live. Read the caption. Got a lot of info right now. A lot of tax knowledge, a lot of financial knowledge. You're on with Dion. I'm about to go in. Share the live, it costs you nothing. Sunday night. A lot of people should be in fallback mode. Esau Smith was good. Share the live, bro. I'm about to go in, read the caption. This live for everybody. This live is for everybody. So share the live. The caption say the IRS is giving everybody free money. I'm about to break it down, about to explain it. A lot of knowledge about to go out. Alright, who that? Shakara McDaniel was good. Yaki Smith, I know, bro. I know, brother. You see, I'm in the office, y'all. I'm in the office. I've been filing. I got you. If I stay late, I'll call you. But if not, we'll do that in the AM. Alright? But share the live. I'm about to give up this info because 2022 is the last year that the IRS is giving up these credits. That's why I got in the caption what I got in the caption. Juju Sparks was good. See, I'm smiling at that named Juju. Share the live, Ju. 2022. We in 2022 right now, y'all. 2022 is the last year that the IRS is going to be giving up these tax credits, which is money. I said it before, whenever you hear the word credit in the tax world, that means money. Okay, Joe Leach, how you doing? Share the live, Joe. You already know I'm about to go in. Everybody hit the share button. That's all I ask for. Just share the live. It costs you nothing. Juju, I appreciate it. So listen, 2022, read the caption. The IRS is giving everybody free money. I'm about to break it down. I'm about to explain it. Because 2022 is the last year. Appreciate the like. Appreciate the love. Because when I come on here, I give nothing but love. You know, free knowledge. I want to get you to the bag. I want to empower you financially. You know, when I come on here, it's about empowering you financially. Anybody that been on a call with me, anybody that sat down with me, you already know my spirit. You know my mentality. You understand? You know my speech. You know my language. I'm here to get you to the bag, and I'm wanting you to get to the bag. I'm wanting you to get financially empowered. Because that's a handicap in our community, which is what? Finances. So because I come where I come from, and I know that, you know, without finances, you know, we struggling. And it brings stress. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the problems we got, you know, in the community. We don't got enough finances. That's one of the problems. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the forefront to help solve that financial problem. Because the way I look at it, like, you know, you got people that you know, help others, which is great. You got people that sacrifice for others in different ways. But I rarely seen somebody sacrifice financially. Even if it's not giving somebody money, but giving a wealth of financial knowledge, simplistic, in order for you to get more money. You understand? So, you know, that's my passion, you know what I'm saying, to empower you financially. So read the caption. I'm about to go in. The caption says the IRS is giving everybody free money because 2022 tax season is the only year that the IRS is giving these tax credits to everybody. And keep in mind, in the tax world, when you hear credit, credit means money. You got what is called refundable credits. With that, Drake? What's up, sis? Share the live, Drake, as soon as you come on. You see the caption. If you don't see the caption, read it. It said the IRS giving everybody free money. I'm about to break it down. I'm about to explain it. Paulette Shannon was good. Share the live. Y'all cost you nothing. Y'all might be cooking right now. You may be eating, going to the gas station, riding in the car, sitting back with child's mom, wife, husband, etc. Tune in. Because what I'm about to go into will empower you financially. Anybody looking to be financially free. Anybody looking to gain more capital, as we call it, which is money. Anybody looking to go towards entrepreneurship. Anybody looking to start their own business. Anybody looking to grow their existing business. Anybody looking to grow your credit. Anybody looking to do more banking. Anybody looking to get funded from financial institutions. Anybody looking to get bigger tax refunds. You understand? And the list go on. I am here to share all that knowledge with you. LaDonna King was good. Diana Tajada. Hey, Diana, I be chopping names up. Pardon me. Paulette Shannon, I can't chop that name up. That's simply put. Paulette Shannon was good. Share the live. Everybody hit the share button. That's all I ask. Share the live. It costs you nothing. So back to what I was saying. I'm here on this live because I know Jewel Workman. Jewel, did you get that cash advance? Jewel, did that thing clear what? By the way, them cash advances going out the door. You know what I'm saying? It's going to your direct deposit. Once the bank approve you, the bank send it straight to your direct deposit. So cash advances, Dion, they're going straight to your account. Okay? They get approved, dropping in your account. So listen, I said I'm on here because of the caption. And a lot of people asking me to come on to answer questions as well. So if anybody got a question while I'm on this live about taxes, finances, money, building your money, getting a business, growing a business, investing in a business, credit, land, home ownership, IRAs, 401ks, insurance, investment, listen, side hustle, it don't matter. I need y'all to listen, okay? Jewel, that's going to fall by tomorrow. It's the weekend. They wasn't operating Saturday and Sunday. But give me a green light once you get it. So listen, what I said in the caption is the IRS is giving everybody free money. Everybody qualified for what is called free money. It's under free money, and I'm explaining what that is. 2022 tax season, there's a lot of things that they changed only because of the pandemic. If it were not for the pandemic, there would not be these changes. So because of the pandemic, they changed things specifically for 2022 where everybody can get more money, and whoever don't have money, don't have a job, you still can get free money. Okay, so read the caption. So I'm going to start it off like this. Anybody, if you're not 19 to 24, then this part of the live is not for you. I'm going to say it again. If you're not 19 to 24, this part of the live is not for you. If you're 19 to 24 years old, the IRS is giving you free money for 2022. And 2022 only. I'm going to say it again. If you're 19 to 24 years old, the IRS is giving you free money only for 2022. Not last year, not next year. You better jump on this train. 19 to 24, the IRS is giving you free money. So what is this free money for 19 to 24-year-olds? What it is they have a credit. Now keep in mind, in the tax world, when you hear the word credit, it means money. They have a credit for 19 to 24-year-olds for 2022. And that credit is called the Earned Income Tax Credit, where they're giving 19 to 24-year-olds up to $1,500. Free money. I'm going to say it again. They're giving 19 to 24-year-olds earned income tax credit of up to $1,500 of free money for earning income. Keep that word in mind. EITC. That's earned income tax credit. In the tax world, whenever you hear credit, that means money. So if you're 19 to 24 years old and you have earned income, Walmart, Amazon, warehouse, Target, this, that, and the other, and you're 19 to 24 and you're earning income, specifically about $9,000 to $11,000, then you can get up to $1,500 for free. If you're earning less than $9,000, then you still can get some of that up to $1,500 for free. If you're making more than $11,000, not too much more, then you still qualify for that up to $1,500 for free. Okay? That's for all of those that's 19 to 24 years old. Jew, I heard you, Jew. That's up to 19 to 24. Keandra, what's good? How you doing, sis? Unique Pretty, was good. Fats Mover, was good. Who that? Ebony Marie, how you doing? Share the live, y'all. Cost you nothing. Read the caption. I said the IRS is giving everybody free money, so I was just breaking that down for the 19 to 24 year olds. I hope y'all got it. Anybody 19 to 24, only for 2022. Because if y'all notice, if y'all ever filed y'all taxes in the past, 19 to 24, y'all didn't get a lot of money on your tax refund. That's because they didn't give you earned income tax credit, which is money. They only gave it to people from 25 to 65. So anybody that was 25 and older, or 25 to 65, and you had a job, but you didn't have no dependents, 25 to 65, you notice you got some money because they gave y'all earned income credit, but they didn't give it to 19 to 24 year olds. This year for 2022, only 2022, 19 to 24 year olds qualify for earned income credit up to $1,500 of free money. And if you're 18 and you're a former foster child, at 18 years old, you qualify for up to $1,500 for free. Alright? That's the first thing about this free money. The next thing, and I said it before, anybody that had a new baby in 2021, you will get another $5,000 added to your tax refund only in 2022. So read the caption, because the caption says everybody, IRS is giving everybody free money, but I'm telling you how you get the free money. 19 to 24, if you had a new baby in 2021, $5,000 free money. I need y'all to follow this free money. It's only for 2022. After 2022, there is no more quote-unquote free money. Free money is called credits. Okay? In the tax world, it is called credits. You got to earn income credit up to $1,500. Then you got the $5,000 credit that you're getting if you had a new baby. So anybody that had a new baby in 2021, only for 2022 will you get another $5,000 in the tax office. Okay? So free money to all those moms that had new babies in 2021. Come claim your free money. $5,000 more in the tax office if you had a new baby for 2021. Let's go to the next credit, which is free money. Anybody that didn't get their stimulus, and I'm going through this again, somebody asked me to come on and answer questions and etc. I'm going through this knowledge again and this information because I'm about to break some stuff down to you as well to get y'all really to the bag and financially empowered, because a lot of y'all on these jobs, a lot of us waiting on tax refunds. We get our refund, man, I ain't get my cash advance yet, did it drop, da-da-da. We get the cash advance and we spend it, you know, maybe useful. Then we get the tax refund, we spend it, maybe useful, and now we go throughout the year working our job, ready for tax season again. Nah, y'all on this live right now, I'm about to give you some financial knowledge. I hope you keep it with you. I hope you walk with it, because this will get you beyond tax refunds and all that. So with that said, that's the other credit, new babies. The other credit, we said it before, anybody that can claim the child care credit. You got children, 13 and under, you paying a babysitter, you get another $4,000 to $8,000 that you can qualify for. I'm going to say it again. You got children, they 13 and under, it's a child care credit. You can claim it if you got expenses for that child care credit, which is babysitting, etc. You qualify for another $4,000 to $8,000. Refundable credit. Keep that language in mind. Refundable credit means cash to your refund. Okay? In layman terms. In simplest forms. Cash to your refund. Okay? That's the child dependent care credit. Let's go to the next credit where you can get free money. The next credit is the 2019 income. A lot of y'all know about it. A lot of y'all heard about it. Alright? Anybody ain't make no money this year, 2021, you short on cash this year from a job, from your self-employment, then you can claim your 2019 income. Keep that in mind. You come into the tax office, you struggle for the year 2021. Ain't got a lot of income for 2021, then you can use your 2019 income if you file taxes in 2019. It's going to get you a refund. Anybody just coming home, we know what that language means. Anybody just getting out, we know what that language means. If you did not get your first or second stimulus, this is the only year to get it, 2022. You can get it in the tax office. Anybody that did not get their first and second stimulus, 12 and 600, this is the only year you can get it in the tax office. Okay? Anybody that did not get the third stimulus of $1,400, you can get it in 2022. This is the only year to get your stimulus of $1,400 in 2022. You can get it in the tax office. After 2022, there are no more credits that they're giving like this year. Everybody getting refunds this year. Everybody can qualify for a refund for this year based on these credits. So whoever ain't get the $1,400, then you can get your $1,400 in the tax office for 2022. Okay? Let's go to the next credit. Education credit, of course. Anybody that went to school, college courses, a trade, etc., they're going to give you a form called a 1098-T. You get that form, $1,000. All these credits I'm going over when it says free money. If you don't got a job and you did not work, 2019 income, AGI, you can use that to get a tax refund. Okay? So that's for the, those that were struggling. So all these credits is money. And it's free money. Because all you have to do is qualify for the credit, which I went over. Earn income. That's money that you make it. You'll qualify for the credit. So now let's break this thing down. We're going to break down taxes. Because a lot of y'all don't understand taxes or any of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm explaining to you so you got a clear knowledge about taxes and tax filing. And then you'll understand how to grow financially. I need you to file my taxes. Absolutely. Send me an inbox or go to my website, www.taxprofree.com. I said before, I know we've been kind of out of websites because we're on social media, but my website is like social media. So go to my website, www.taxprofree.com. Now check it out. I'm going to break down taxes. This is called Tax 101. I need y'all to put y'all thinking caps on. I need y'all to use your phone, pen and paper, mental notes. I'm about to break down taxes and finances so y'all really understand taxes and then how you can empower yourself financially. Okay? What is taxes? Simply put, taxes is money that they tax you that you're making. If you did not know that, that's what it is. It's called income tax. It's not even called taxes. It's called income tax. They're taxing your income. So any income that you make, the IRS is looking to tax it. So why do they tax your money? They tax your money, that's another conversation, but they use your tax money for things in society. Follow me, y'all, because I'm about to give y'all a wealth of knowledge so y'all really understand taxes and y'all understand financial gain. Okay? And share this live, y'all. Cost you nothing. So check it. And anybody got a question, ask your question in me explaining this process of taxes. Anybody got a question, ask your question. Any financial question you got, ask it. So taxes. Why do they tax your money, and what do they use the tax money for? They tax your money, and they use the tax money for things in society, such as paying for public things like firemen, firefighters, police officers, environmental things, all those kind of things we see functioning in society, like police, firefighters, like I said, all these different functions we see in society. The taxpayer pays them a paycheck out of your taxes. So all of y'all that file taxes, and y'all come in here, you know, with a W-2, you worked all year, and you like, I just want to file my taxes and get a refund. Any of y'all that's self-employed, got a side hustle, y'all come in here, hey man, I want to file my self-employed income, I just want a refund. Don't you know that all of y'all are considered to the IRS taxpayers? You are no longer a tax client after you get your refund and after you report your income. Once you report your income, you become a citizen, quote unquote, and a taxpayer. And you have rights as a taxpayer. A lot of y'all didn't think y'all had rights with the IRS. Y'all didn't think that. Y'all like, you know, the IRS, man, you know, I don't want to get in trouble with the IRS, right? You know, we don't want to get in trouble with anybody when we're not doing right. You understand what I'm saying? But in the tax world, all of you that file taxes, you are considered a taxpayer. That word is to be respected in their realm of society. So if you ever go to a school board meeting and they be in them school board meetings, I'm a taxpayer. What do you mean? We have rights. I'm a taxpayer. All those people that you see in those other communities that are involved in school functions, education, like I said, the Board of Education meetings, and they want to get roads fixed and different things like that, and they say, I'm a taxpayer. All of you that file your taxes with me, you become a taxpayer now. According to the IRS, you are, and not even according, but under their rule, you are a taxpayer. You have rights. What are some of those rights, or one of those rights? One of those rights is they are supposed to give you your tax refund in a timely manner. Okay? Because you're a taxpayer. A lot of y'all thinking, you know, I worked a job, let me go get a refund. Man, I did some self-employment and a side hustle, let me go get a refund. But y'all not understanding that when you file taxes, you are actually elevating to another level in society, because now you are a taxpayer and you have rights. You understand? One of those rights is they have to give you your refund in a timely manner, and if they don't, then they have to pay you money. Oh man, share this live, y'all. I don't think y'all really understand what I'm saying. Okay, but share. I should be seeing a lot of likes, love, all kind of stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? And also share the live, Shella. I ain't know you was on, Shella. You my baby sis now, Shella. You know, a couple years ago, you know, your big brother was like about to have you all up in the corner, but you my baby sis now, Shella. What's good? I know. I appreciate the love. Who that thick thick Matt? What that say? Thick the what? I be chopping names up though. Brittany Danielle was good. Tanya Moss was good. This your sister Mimi. Oh, Mimi. Mimi, I ain't know you was on, sis. Sister, share this live, sis. Share the Misha and them, everybody. I'm about to listen. I'm about to go in. You don't understand. All right? Y'all hear me talking about y'all rights y'all have as taxpayers. So listen carefully. It's going to be a real serious live. Zenza Cooper. Share the live. Zenza was good. Denisha Williams was good. Antonio Parsons was good. Share the live. Okay? It costs you nothing. Now let's go back to these taxpayers' rights. So now when you, like I said, when all y'all file y'all taxes, hey Dion, it's Sabrina. Alright, what's up, Bree? Share the live too, Sabrina. Listen, So when all y'all file y'all taxes, like I said before, it's like, you know, let me get a tax refund. I don't work my job. I'm self-employed. I got a side hustle. Let me just go get a refund. I said before, once you do that and you file your taxes, you are a taxpayer and you have rights. One of those rights, if you look at the caption, where I said the IRS is giving everybody free money, and I went through some things earlier, but one of those rights is they have to give you your refund in a timely manner. If they don't give you your refund in a timely manner, then the IRS owe you money. Because by rights and under your rights as a taxpayer, that money that they don't give you and they hold back, then it goes into an interest-bearing account. So that money of your refund that they didn't give you yet is bearing interest, like a bank account when you go get a savings account in the bank. So you go to the bank and you say, listen, they say, do you want a checking account or savings account? Most of us get a checking account. Why? Because we transacting through that account. We put money in the bank. We got our debit card. We making purchases, etc., etc. Cash App, this, that, and other. That's debit card. That's checking account. But the savings account, we don't pay no attention to. The savings account, we just like, savings account, yeah, that's to save money. But the savings account in the bank are what you call interest-bearing accounts, because they are flipping your money. That's what they're doing. That's like me and a couple of the brothers that's on. We get together and say, look, y'all, give us about 100 grand, and we all get together. We flip your money, and we give you your 100,000 back at the end of the year. But look what we made off of your $100,000. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can get together with that 100K, and we can do some things. You heard? You know what I'm saying? We can flip that 100K. See, that's what they do. See, did y'all know that many of y'all can start your own bank? Man, listen, when I say this live is going to be lit, y'all not understanding what I'm saying on this Sunday night. This is a fallback night too, so listen, take notes. Did y'all know that many of y'all and all of y'all can start your own bank? I'm talking about a physical bank. Because the bank, all the bank is people who invest your money. That's what it is. That's what it's about. It ain't about putting your money in the bank so we can hold it for you. They holding it for you, all right? It's like somebody saying, let me hold something. So look, so our bank, our bank in the hood is on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, let me hold something. We the bank. We really a bank on a small level, but the corporate banks, what they're doing is they're flipping your money. So because they are flipping your money in a savings account, then they're giving you interest on that. But in a checking account, you paying fees every month or whatever, every year in the bank. So they make money off of the fees, and then they flip your money and give you money back off of what they flip. Man, listen, I'm gonna say this again, okay? Here's the bank. Okay, you walk in the bank, you got money in the checking account, you got money in the bank. You paying fees, like a service fee, whatever the case may be. These fees don't mean nothing to us. A couple dollars. I pay a little $10 a month, whatever the case may be. But what they're doing as a bank, they're promoting their bank. They're putting commercials on TV for their bank. They're putting marketing material out for their bank, so that you can go to that bank. And if they get 1 million people to go to that bank, just to bank, and they're getting $10 of a service fee off you per month, then they're making $10 million a month just for you coming to that bank. You understand what I'm saying? So many of us that are wanting to grow, and we have the desire to grow financially, we can grow on so many levels and be millionaires. Y'all not hearing me? Before we leave this plane of existence. Because after this plane of existence, there is no other plane of existence. That's another conversation. It's not for this live. But with that said, many of us can become 7-figure earners. That's $1 million. That's not any money when you start to come more into financial gain of wealth and knowledge. You understand? I'm striving to. You know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all. I'm striving. But in that strive, the knowledge is there and the drive is there. You understand? And the implementation as well. So with that said, you can have your own bank because that's all they're doing. You coming in the bank and you feel good. Man, I'm about to go to my bank. Got the carpet in there. I bet they do got a carpet in there. They making them $10 million a month off of all they bank, you know, their clients. So you come in there, you got carpet. Some of them got a coffee machine, Starbucks and all that kind of stuff. Right, and you coming in there and banking. That's all it is. So they're making money off the fees. They make $10 million a month just off of fees. You understand? Then that's on the checking account side because you open that bank account. Then on the savings account side, you're saving money, which is good, but they're using your money and they're flipping your money. That's why they're giving you interest on your savings account. That's why at the end of the year, if you got a savings account, you get what is called a 1099 INT. The 1099 INT means interest. So they have to report that because the IRS is looking at the banks like, all right, y'all flipping their money, but we want to tax y'all because we want some of that bank money that y'all flipping. So we're going to tax the bank that got the money, and we're going to make sure that y'all give these people who are banking with you interest money off the money that they flipping. And all we get is a form with some interest on it, and that's income we got to report, and that income raises our taxable income to make us get taxed more on our tax filing to get less of a refund. I got to rewind that. Okay? That's why I told y'all to take notes. And I ain't even done. I'm not even done. So listen. You got a bank. You got a savings account. They're flipping your money. You come in. Look, I'm about to put some money in my savings account. $1,000. Somebody else put $1,000. Somebody put $10,000. This one bank, they got their hands on about, let's say, $800K. $800,000, $1.8 million of all our money. They flipping that money. Investors, all this stuff y'all see out in society, they're connected to banks. They're connected to financiers. Pronounce it different as well. This is what they're connected to. Financiers. This is what they're connected to. Money. They're turning your money and they give you back interest. You report that interest on your taxes. That's if you got a savings account in the bank. It's the same thing with the IRS owing you money. Because if you don't get your refund in time, because you are a taxpayer now, then the IRS owe you money. Some of y'all got them forms before. It's a tax form that says, this is not, you don't owe any money or something. And they got money on there as interest. $29. Some people got like $100-something. Some people got like $200-something. That's not money that you owe. That's the IRS that they owe you money from holding your tax return too long. So a lot of y'all that get y'all tax returns late, the IRS owe you money right now. You going all year and the IRS owe you money because you're not understanding that you are considered a taxpayer once you file your taxes. Whether you file W-2s, 1099, self-employment, side hustle, it don't matter. Once you come in the tax office and you report income, then you legitimize yourself in society. The tax office legitimizes you in society. So the tax office is not only about refunds. So get that out your head. It's not the tax office. Let me go get a tax refund. It's way beyond tax refunds. Okay? The tax office legitimizes you. The tax office puts you to another level of society when we're awakened with knowledge. That's why I always get on and I tell my bros out there, I say, listen, even if you're making a play right now, you understand? Don't play yourself. We got to do what we got to do. We got childs, moms, we got children. Some of y'all like 22 with like 3-4 children, young men. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Because I like dealing with soldiers, you heard? So look, young. I love the soldiers. You already know. I came through East Winston one day. You had the young soldiers out there, right? They was out there deep. So I came through. I said, what I say? I said, what's good, soldiers or something? A couple of them stood up, little chest poked out. Absolutely. You understand? The hood makes soldiers, man. That's what the hood make, male and female. I ain't even just talking about my you know what I'm saying, my dudes. We're talking about male and female soldiers. But on the men's side, I like to deal with the soldiers. So look, all my soldiers out there, look, we got to do what we got to do. I'm, keeping it hot. We got to survive, but don't play yourself. You understand? You making a play yourself on knowledge. Play yourself into knowledge. You understand? If you sitting in the car and you waiting on the play, pick up a book. Read, man. Grab a newspaper. Turn on CNN. Find out what's going on. Raise our level of consciousness, because what knowledge does, it develops your character. You understand? And I'm talking to the streets right now. You got to have strong character to survive in the street. And I'm not talking about survive like on some wild stuff. That's lame. Being all wild and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to, defend yourself and all that. And I ain't necessarily saying, go after such and such and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about manning up. You understand? All right, boom, we get that. But other than that, it's about development of character. You understand? Survival is about development of character. Just keep that in mind. Whether you surviving in the street, you surviving as a single mom with children, you surviving as a brother just getting out, looking to find your way, looking to get on a better straight path. You understand? Whether you in a breakup, a divorce, you know what I'm saying? A relationship going bad, this, that, and the other, son locked up. You may have a loss in your family. You understand? Somebody just got shot, in the head 4 or 5 days ago. Hopefully he's still living. You understand? That ain't nothing to damn celebrate about. This is the only life you get. Make no mistake about it. That's another conversation. That's why everybody enjoying themselves. We enjoy ourselves with a peaceful mind. You're enjoying yourself. Wow, come on, babe, let's go here. Even if you ain't got your significant other. You go get you ice cream, a smoothie. You know what I'm saying? So God gave us this life. And when I say God, please don't get me wrong. I ain't talking church. I ain't talking church. That ain't a knock to the church. But when I say God, I'm talking about creation. You understand what I'm saying? The breath, the expression, all that kind of stuff. Another kind of conversation. We say God body. This body is God. You understand? This vessel is God. But I say that to say, elevate. Elevation. Knowledge brings character. Now we can get more finances. So just keep that in mind. That was a side note on that. Keep that in mind. That's the real way to the bag. But with that said, and what I was saying was the struggle. A lot of us struggle. When I said the single moms and children and this and that, relationships and all this kind of stuff, court cases, that's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? You pending trial right now. You know what I'm saying? You about to go to trial. You out on bond, all that kind of stuff. Real talk. So all this stuff that we dealing with becomes a struggle. But in order for us to overcome that struggle, we got to grow in knowledge. You understand? So like I said, you making a play, don't play yourself. Let's get that knowledge. So now we on financial knowledge right now. So the IRS owe a lot of y'all money. I said in the caption, the IRS giving everybody free money, many ways. But the IRS owe a lot of y'all money, and you can claim it. And it's from them holding your refunds over the years. You be like, man, I ain't get my refund yet. I done check where's my refund. Everybody got their refund. They done held my refund up. And then they finally give it to you. That's interest. That money has been in an interest-bearing account, bearing interest, just like that savings account I was talking about in the bank. Now imagine they've been holding your refund for years. You might got a ban right now. $1,000 with the IRS just sitting. And you like, man, I need some money today. IRS probably got some of your money. You know what I'm saying? Because they owe a lot of people, or some people they owe money to right now. You understand? So keep that in mind. So now let's go back to what I was saying about the interest of these banks and tying it in with the interest of your tax refund. Because the IRS is taxing you. They're taxing your income. So let's talk about the tax refund and how you get a refund and why don't you get a refund. Because some people be like, man, my refund low. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. So this is how this thing works. When you file your taxes, the IRS looks at your income. Okay? You do not get a refund if you don't have income. I had somebody come to me with 3 children. She had about $2,000 in income. Her refund was like $180. And she had 3 children. And she looked and said, what the heck? I got 3 children. How my refund $180? You have no income. Tax refunds are based on income. Then you get a credit called a child tax credit because you have income that qualifies you for earned income tax credit. Oh man, I'm gonna say it again. Your income qualifies you for earned income tax credit. That's money. Once your income, a certain amount of income, qualifies you for earned income tax credit, that then qualifies you for child tax credit. That's how you get your children to add money to your tax refund. But if you don't have any earned income, I keep saying earned income because there's other income that's not earned that you don't get the earned income tax credit from. You don't get no money from income that's not earned. They give you money from income that's earned. And what is some of that money that's earned? Wages from a job, W-2s, tips. Let me answer that question. What's that amount of income? Wow, Nicole Moss, Miss Moss. What's good, Miss Moss? That's a great question. Takara, Allen. That's my listen, baby sis. I ain't getting no call from you yet. Call me, Takara. So listen, if that's you, that's you. So look, Nicole, that's a great question. And any questions y'all have while I'm going through this knowledge, ask y'all a question. Okay? Nicole asks, what's the amount of income to qualify you for earned income tax credit, which is really the tax money that you get. Okay? Keep in mind, when you hear credit in the tax world, that only means money. So this is the credit we're talking about right now. Earned income tax credit, EITC. The amount of income that you need to have to get earned income tax credit is if you are single with no children or no dependents, then the earned income tax credit is $1,502. I'm going to break it down and explain it. If you are single, no dependent, and you are earning income, the earned income tax credit is $1,502 free money. You have to earn about $9,000 to $11,000. Single, no dependents, you get $1,502 of free money. Now y'all read the caption. It said free money. We breaking down more of this free money. So Nicole, to answer your question, the amount that you have to have, single, no dependents, is $9,000 to $11,000 of income, and you get $1,502 of free money. If you make more than $11,000, maybe up to $14,000, you won't get the $1,502. You may get like $1,420 because it's going to phase out as your income starts to increase. You understand? So if you got $9,000 to $11,000, you'll get the $1,502. But if you got $13,000, $14,000, the $1,500 is going to go down to $14,000, $13,000. You got $15,000 to go down to $12,000, $16,000 to go down to $11,000, $17,000 and go down to $1,000, and so forth and so on. Now once you single and you making like $22,000, you no longer get earned income tax credit. Now you get what is called a tax liability. You got to pay taxes. Then they take your federal withheld in box number 2 to pay the taxes that you owe, and you don't get a tax refund because you're making too much money. If you have one dependent and you are making $10,000 to $14,000, one dependent, and you're making $10,000 to $14,000, you qualify for $3,618 of free money. I'm going to say it again. Anybody out there that got one dependent and you making $10,000 to $14,000, you qualify for $3,618 of free money. If you have two dependents and you're making between $14,000 and $19,000, you qualify for $5,980 of free money. If you have three dependents or more and you are making $14,000 to $19,000, you qualify for $6,728 of free money. None of that free money that I just named doesn't have anything to do with the child tax credit that adds to the free money. You understand? So I answered that question, Nicole. So this is what they do. You come in, you file your taxes, you got W-2s, 1099, you got a side hustle, you self-employed, that's all income. When you come in here, that's called taxable income. When you come to the tax office or to the IRS. So they're waiting for you to report your income. So the tax practitioner, that's me. I'm the go-between between your income and the IRS. That's where the tax practitioner come in at. Okay? I am in between you and the IRS. That's when you get somebody that's proficient. It's a difference from somebody that prepare taxes or somebody that's a tax practitioner. It's two different things. A tax preparer, I'm not going to say names, and I'm not, when I say names, I'm not only talking about people that file tax in our community. I'm talking about corporate. Okay, you got people that's in corporate tax office don't know what the hell they doing. You understand? Some of y'all done ran into that. I can't say names for the discretion of the live, but some of y'all done ran into that. Y'all done went to corporate tax places. They don't know what they doing. No matter what color they are. No matter what the skin color. Y'all done been to corporate tax places. They don't know what the heck they doing because they're preparing taxes. I don't prepare taxes. I'm a tax practitioner. I'm what you call a tax specialist. So I'm in between you, your income, and the IRS. Now, what happens when your income comes to the tax office, right? What I have to do is I got to look at your income to see if I can get you more of a tax refund by finding you credits. What did I say early on about a credit in the tax world? A credit in the tax world means money. Keep that in mind. You have what is called refundable credits, and you have what is called non-refundable credits. A non-refundable credit, it reduces your taxable income. A refundable credit reduces your tax liability and can give you more of a tax refund. I know y'all don't understand what I just said, but just remember refundable credit and non-refundable credit. I'll break it down soon. However, you bring your income to the tax office and you report it. So the IRS look at your total income. What is your total income? They look at wages. That's income, W-2. They look at commission. Don't y'all know that if you're making commission, you can file that as earned income and get a tax refund? Man, listen, when I put in that caption, everybody get free money, that free money come with knowledge. So listen, if you are making commission, you you doing for something for somebody and they paying you commission, that's earned income. You can get a tax refund with earned, and you can qualify for earned income credit making commission. Oh man, tips. I'm gonna say it again, tips. Y'all in them restaurants, making tips. Y'all doing some other things, getting tips. we ain't gonna go into other things. I'm working on y'all to get out of there. You know, I ain't better than you, but I'm working on you to come up out of there. But anybody getting tips, doing that other thing, that's earned income. It is what it is. You understand? Anybody washing cars, kind of cold right now to be washing cars, but anybody washing cars, anybody doing this, doing that, and you're making tips, that tip, those tips is income and earned income. You come to file those tips, I turn it into what is called taxable income and get you a tax refund. So that's more income, tips. Social Security, anybody collecting Social Security. Anybody that got interest from a savings account. Anybody that have an IRA. What is an IRA? An IRA is retirement. Okay, a lot of y'all got retirement plans on y'all job. A lot of y'all got 401ks. I'm going to break that down too, how you can make money off your 401k. How you can save money on paying taxes through your 401k and through your IRA. And if you're self-employed, they got something you can pay into. It's called a SEP IRA for self-employment, for your retirement. Okay? And then if you want to put into your health insurance, that's a HSA. Okay? You can put into your health insurance. And you can save on paying taxes on that. Oh, man. I don't think y'all hear me. So look, and share this live too, y'all. Cost you nothing. Jamari Jackson was good. Who that? Brittany was good. Share the live, Britt. It cost you nothing. So look. So now you have income. IRS looks at income, wages, etc., etc. Social Security, IRA, meaning y'all 1099-R that y'all file, the 1099-INT that y'all file, the 1099-NEC that y'all file, which is subcontracting income, Grubhub, DoorDash, Amazon drivers, whatever the case may be. Y'all driving these, what they call Instacart, all this other kind of stuff. 1099 NEC, 1099K, SSA 1099 from your Social Security benefits. Okay? All of that is income. 1099 DIV, dividends that you get dealing with Bitcoin and stocks and bonds. All those incomes that I'm naming is income that you got coming in. You got it coming in. Self-employed income, side hustle, that's self-employed income, okay? Which is called business income. That's more income. Unemployment. Anybody that collected unemployment, that's income. So the IRS totals all of that income up. They total it all up. And they say, okay, you know, we like that y'all making income. Because the more income you make, the more we're going to tax you. And the more you're going to pay us tax money. I come in between that. And I'm like, nah. It's like me turning around looking at the IRS like, nah, see, that's why you're my client. That's why you become a tax client. You ever go get your hair cut? Especially for the women, you get your hair done. You are a client. They make sure your hair done or whatever the case may be. I got to take care of my client. In the barbershop, even though we don't call it clients, but you're a client. When you go to the doctor's office, the doctor is to take care of you. You are his client. You understand? An insurance company, you are their client. When you come to the tax office, you are my client. So now I become like a power of attorney for you to the IRS. And I say, nah, okay, IRS looks at your income. They ready to tax it. So let me break it down to you. And we're going to end on how you get the big tax refunds and how you can make more money. You understand? To invest in yourself. So now they look at your total income. And they have what is called a above the line deduction. Follow me. Income, 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 income. You come to the tax office to file it before it gets to get taxed and all that kind of stuff or refund. They give you what is called an above the line deduction, also known as an adjustment to your income. That above the line deduction, it helps reduces your total income. If you qualify for an above the line deduction, I'll come on another live and explain what above the line deduction is. But if you qualify for an above the line deduction, it brings down your total income. Once you get an above the line deduction, or if not, your total income turns into what is called an adjusted gross income. And a lot of y'all heard of the term AGI. Some people be like, you know, can I get my AGI from last year? That mean they're going to file taxes on their own, or they going to somebody that's going to chop their taxes up and flip it and bounce it and all that kind of stuff. Hey, but it's an AGI. That stands for adjusted gross income. Okay? That's adjusted gross income. It is what it is. And what it says, it's adjusted because they took your total income of all the money that you make. They gave you an above the line deduction if you qualify, and then it turns into an adjusted gross income. That income right there is adjusted for the IRS to tax. But before they tax it, they give everybody an option to go itemized or standard. I know some of y'all heard of itemized deduction and standard deduction. That is a set deduction that everybody get. You have to use it too, because it helps you. It reduces your taxes to get a tax refund. So listen, you got adjusted gross income, and then you have itemized and standard deduction. The itemized deduction, if you take the itemized, is for people that make a lot of money, like $80,000 or more. I advise anybody that's making $80,000 or more to go itemize. That's me throwing you on a Schedule A. I start itemizing you. What it means, itemizing, I'm finding all of your expenses and your write-offs, your taxable write-offs, because I'm looking to use those taxable write-offs so that you can lower your adjusted gross income, to lower your taxable income, to lower your tax liability. That's itemizing. So I'm looking at your medical, I'm looking at your dental, I'm looking at your mortgage, I'm looking at your charity. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at your uniforms, I'm looking at those type of things and more. I'm itemizing it. I'm itemizing those taxable write-offs. That's 80 grand or more. If you are 80,000 or less, maybe 50,000 or less, then most of them take the standard deduction. Any y'all that make $10,000, $8,000, $5,000, I don't care if you make $1,000. No matter what you make under $50,000, most of everybody pretty much take the standard deduction. The standard deduction is a set deduction that deducts money from your adjusted gross income to leave you less money for them to tax to get a tax refund. So the standard deduction for people that are single, that's no dependents, that standard deduction is $12,000. Pardon me. So that standard deduction for somebody that's single is $12,550. So I'm explaining how you get your refund, more of a refund, less of a refund, then we're going to go in and get more money. So the standard deduction is $12,500 for people that's single. So let's say your income for the year is like $15,000 for the year, and you single. Your standard deduction is $12,500. Your income is $15,000. So because your income is more than your standard deduction, they're gonna deduct the $12,500 from the $15,000, leaving you about $3,000 left over. That's called taxable income. Follow me, y'all. You making $15,000. You making $20,000. You making $30,000, and you single, no dependents. Your standard deduction is $12,500. Your income is $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. They're gonna take that standard deduction of $12,500, bring it here. They're gonna subtract your income from your standard deduction. Whatever's left, they tax that. That's called taxable income. So if you make $20,000 and your standard deduction is $12,000, $8,000 get taxed. The taxes on how much you get taxed is 10% for anybody that make $19,750 or less. I'm gonna say it again, right? Anybody that make $19,750 or less, your taxable income is 10%. Let's figure that out, okay? So you make $20,000, you single, you file your taxes, you take the standard deduction at 12.5. So 20,000, bring in the standard deduction, you got 8,000 left over, but because you're less than $19,750, your taxes is 10%. So they tax you 10% of your taxable income, which is that $8,000 left over from your standard deduction. You got 8,000, they tax it 10%, you owe the IRS $800. Okay? Now, you owe them $800. But here come the credits. Man, this thing heavy, y'all. This thing is heavy. You understand? Now, here come the credits. What are credits? Credits in the tax world is money. And they're refundable credits. Refundable, y'all hear, you know, y'all, how y'all say it, man? I'm about to get my refund. Look at the word refund. In the word refundable is refund. It's a refundable credit, which is money. So what are the credits? Now, they are certain credits, I'll say it like that, that kick in once you owe the IRS money. So you owe the IRS $800. Now, let's look at the credits you can get. Your earned income credit. What I say before, if you single and your earned income credit is $1,502, and then you got federal withheld on your W-2 that they withheld from you, you know, withheld your taxes, that's in box number 2 on your W-2. Look how much money you got in box number 2. You get all that back. Let's say in box number 2 you got $500. You get that back. Let's say you qualify for earned income credit, single, $1,502. You get that back. That's like $2,000. However, you owe $800. When we went over that, the IRS is going to take from your withheld and your earned income credit that you was getting $2,000. They're going to take $800 of that. Now your refund is $1,200. You got it? But I'm looking to get more credits for you to add to that $1,200. That's simply put for somebody that's single. I'm going to break it down with somebody, with people with children. Anybody that have children, many of us got children. And you're claiming, you filing your taxes. Some of y'all be like, nah, I want to go head of household so I can get more money. You don't get more money filing head of household. What head of household does, it reduces your taxable income. I ain't say I can't explain that now. I could, but it may be kind of heavy right now. So what head of household does is, head of household help you to not have to pay a lot of taxes. That's the only difference. Somebody that's single, their standard deduction is 12.5. If you are head of household, your standard deduction is $18,800. So all you're doing is your $6,000 more dollars added to your standard deduction than somebody that's single, to kind of simplify as much as possible. So all you're doing is really saving money from getting taxed. You're not getting more money from being head of household, but you can get more money on a refund from claiming head of household because you're saving money on your taxable income. You understand? Another class on that. But anyway, back to your adjusted gross income if you got children. So let's say you got children and you make like $16,000 for the year. You come in the tax office, you made $16,000, $15,000, $12,000, $9,000, $17,000, $17,500, $18,000. See how I mentioned all them numbers? But the number I didn't say $19,000. I didn't say $20,000. I didn't say $21,000 to $25,000. I stayed under $18,000. Why? Because you're under the standard deduction of head of household. Bam, man, that. Can I get some likes and love on that? Like, let me get I got a lot of people on here right now. Let me get the likes and love on that. That was like some real heavy knowledge. You understand? If you are under, there you go. There you go. Let me get the likes and love on that. That was tough. You understand? Dion. And look, anybody that's not a friend of mine on Facebook, go to my Facebook, DEON, my Facebook, Stay Lit. with financial empowerment. You understand? DEON, DEON. Send me a friend request. All right. Now this look, commercial break for the haters. I got to have this commercial break. Anybody that's a hater that's on this live, and when I say hater, I'm talking about the whispering. I call it whispering because I hear things. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't go to him. Da da da. This, that, and the other. I use the word tripping. Like what? Man, none of us fell from heaven. So that's the first statement I'm gonna make. Okay? So the whispering that's out there. And I don't even want to say it like it's whispering, like, nah. I don't even want to say it like that. But this strictly to the haters, right? I told somebody the other day. I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. I had a client, no names. I had a client, right? She filed with me for years. She came in the other day. She filed her taxes. I got a decent amount of money. Oh man, appreciate it, da da da. Okay, fine. She left and she called me and she said, I wanted to tell you that I went and got an estimate somewhere else, and the person I went and got an estimate from, they just called me and said that they need me to sign my tax return, so this, that, and the other. And she was like, and I told them, like, I ain't signing no return. I just came to you for an estimate. And she was like, but I think they filed my return already. And what happened was the person she went to told her the amount she was going to get. When she came to me, I was getting the more money. So she like, all right, go ahead and file mine. I didn't know she went to somebody else. But this is what I told her. I wasn't even upset. I was upset. But I wasn't upset that she went to somebody else. I can care less about that. I tell some people, don't even come to my office. Like, please. Like, stay away. I'll drop you off at another tax office. Like right in the front. And I'll probably open the door for you. I ain't gonna clean your seat off, but I'll drop you off at another tax office. You got to look. I ain't with the foolishness, so you got to go. So look, this is still for the haters. So and keep in mind, none of us fell from heaven. Remember that statement. But nonetheless, I told her, I said, let me tell you something. Let me give you a jewel for life, not for taxes. I said, whenever you have an experience with somebody one-on-one, and you have a dialogue, and you have a rapport, and you have a relationship with someone one-on-one, and you have that relationship, no matter what somebody say about that person, don't look at the person you have the relationship with. Look at the person that's in your ear. And she understood what I said, and she was like, thank you. That was a jewel for life. That ain't a jewel for taxes. So all the hate and the whispering, please, like, keep that away from my office and all that other kind of stuff. I don't need you to file taxes with me. You understand? It ain't even about taxes, 'cause I'm not even a tax guy. That's the thing about it. That's a profession that I have, but I'm not even a tax guy, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it, like I'm the tax guy and all that kind of stuff. Nah, I'm just your brother. Listen to the language that I'm using. I'm just your brother that is willing to give you knowledge to empower you financially. I don't care who you are. You understand? As long as you are part of the community, I'm not going to use certain words because Facebook is stupid. But as long as you're part of the community, I'm here to help empower you financially. You understand? Straight like that. What I said earlier about my young soldiers. I said that's who I deal with. I deal with the soldiers in the hood. You understand? That's our future leaders. You understand? We just don't, we don't know how to get a hold of that strength. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to embrace that energy, that power, that fearlessness. You understand? That's a generation, that generation that's present, that is the most fearless generation we've ever produced. You understand? If anybody ever heard of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that's a statement that he made. It was a powerful statement. He said, our youth today, a lot of y'all sisters out there that got y'all sons, a lot of y'all women out there right now, y'all got y'all teenage boys, y'all got y'all little pre-adults, y'all got y'all you pre-teenagers. We talking about the boys. You understand? And they got that energy, they got that brolicness, they got that courageousness, because that's the most fearless generation we've ever produced. That's per the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He said this generation, meaning the youth, they the most fearless generation that we ever produced, because they destined for greatness. You heard? And let me keep my voice down. I get kind of passionate. You understand? That's why I said I deal with the young soldiers in the hood. All of them. East, west, north, south. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, the east side, the west side. Nah. East, west, north, south. I'm bringing all y'all together. And I ain't talking about all y'all together like, I'm the peacemaker. Nah, y'all make peace. Make peace with yourself first. You understand? Nah, I ain't coming. Listen, I want peace. Peace in the hood is really honorable. That's really big character. Peace in the hood. You understand? Not to see a mother grieving, a father grieving and all that. That's like a real stand-up guy. You really stand up when you bring in peace in the hood. You understand? That's about that life. Peace in the hood is about that life. You understand? That's a whole nother conversation. But all of us that got sons, and not only the women out there with sons, even the brothers out there, the men, they got them sons. They're aggressive. They kind of bucking. You know how they do. And the daughters. Let's talk about them daughters. I know a lot of y'all smiling like, yeah, talk about them daughters. Them daughters too. You understand? Our children start bucking at a certain age. That's because they have a fearlessness. And we don't know what to do, and we don't know how to direct that fearlessness. Because that fearlessness, they are made for another generation. And that generation is called the generation of the Messiah. Another conversation. I will not go into that right now. That was kind of heavy. That kind of word kind of big when I said Messiah. But I ain't talking about church. I ain't talking about church. Okay? Ain't no knock to the church. But that's another. I can have a live about the church. I don't even want to go there right now. You understand? I ain't talking about church when I say Messiah. I'm talking about real knowledge and wisdom that brings power and force and power. That can empower you financially as well. Another conversation. But that generation of youth, all of y'all 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds that got that energy, and y'all don't even understand why. You understand? Y'all got this strength. 14, 13, 12, 17, 19, 22. Y'all got this like brolicness, and that's good. That's good. Don't lose that courageousness. Don't use that power. But y'all got to understand what that power is to be used for. Y'all are the next rulers of this world. Man, I don't think you heard me. Y'all are not to rule a corner. Y'all are not to rule a hood. You are to rule the next realm in society from y'all mind power. You understand? Y'all young brothers that's out there and the other brothers. It ain't just the young brothers and the other brothers. The mind power that you have is for rulership. Not to rule the corner. Not to rule the part of your hood. That's rulership. All right, cool. You getting ready. You understand? You getting ready for some real rulership. And there's a mind out there, and there's a mentality out there that know what y'all destined for. That's why we being fed the things we're being fed in the music, on the airwaves, on the radio, of course, the TV, the movies, all the internet, social media. We're getting fed this stuff so that we don't understand our destiny. So them young brothers that's out there that's banging and that's doing this and killing each other and you know what I'm saying, and running in each other's hood and running up on each other and this, that, and the other, and feel brolic. Like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. That's because you don't know your destiny. You understand? And there's a mentality out there that's keeping you from your destiny. Your destiny is to rule. I didn't say own something. I own a tax business. But that's small time to what y'all can possess. coming from the minds, myself as well. You understand? You destined for rulership. Keep that in mind. I ain't talking about no corners and all that kind of stuff. You understand? So y'all really got to understand, especially y'all young brothers, y'all got to understand this fearlessness that y'all have and this energy that y'all have, this power that y'all have. What is it for? It is for what y'all parents have suffered for, to bring y'all to this plane of existence, to bring y'all to birth. Your mom and your dad suffered. You understand? Not just mom. Mom suffered to bear you and to give birth to you. I'm talking to the young boys out there right now. I'm even saying my young bros, right? Is that mom went through pain. That's that birth. A woman giving birth is like death. A woman experiences what a person experiencing death to give life. Whole nother conversation. You understand? So that's why the woman have to be respected. And I know we go through things with, with our significant other, and then some of our sisters and women like, to the women, let's pump the brakes some. You understand? But a woman, when she's giving birth, she's actually experiencing death, the pain. It's like equal to death, to give life. You understand? Another conversation. But all of y'all sons that's out there and y'all young brothers that's out there, y'all gotta re-channel that power, because that power is mental power. Go with the question. I know I kind of got hey, Tiana, you was like, I got a question. Ask the question, because I kind of like, I kind of, went there, but it's tied in with them finances, because that's how you really get money, to be straight, is development of character. So what's the question, Miss Bynum? Ask your question. What's your question, Miss Bynum? Okay, I have a question, McEachin. I have a homegirl who has 2 children, but she got unemployment and child tax credit. So her refund went from like $7K to $3K, and she has her own business. But when she added that, he took more money than just the W-2. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. So she got 2 children, unemployment, child tax credit, and then because when she filed her self-employment income, whenever you file self-employment income, there's a self-employed tax. Anybody that's out there self-employed and you got a side hustle, don't think that the money you making all year from the side hustle and the self-employment money, that you ain't got to pay taxes. That's the misunderstanding. People that's on jobs and got W-2s, the reason why they get a bigger refund, because they paying taxes. Yeah, they on their job and they take taxes out their money. FICA and all these other names, they're paying taxes. So when they come to file their refund or come to file their taxes with a W-2, they get the full earned income credit from their wages, because they paid taxes already. When you come and file your self-employed income, your side hustle income, then that money has a tax to it called a self-employed tax that reduces your tax refund. Did I answer the question, Thomas McEachin? If I didn't chop your name up. But with that said, I probably could have did more for it too, because the other credit she probably could have got. What's the other question? Miss Bynum, I don't see your question, Miss Bynum, because I want to get back to what I was saying. Whenever you shoot the question out there, Miss Bynum, shoot the question out there. Now, Takesha, you wrong, sis. Miss Mackey, I love that you on the line, Miss Mackey, but I called you back. You called me the other day. I had like 17 calls coming through. Real talk. And I couldn't answer your call. I know you my sis, but I hope you ain't get, emotional. Like, bro, you answer my call. I called you back. Miss Mackey, I called you back about 30 minutes later. I ain't heard from you. Okay? Yes, so it's best to really not file your self-employment. Nah, it's not necessarily best to not file your self-employment. Let me break that down. Okay? Self-employed income is a good income to have. Self-employed income, side hustle money, anybody that's doing hair, doing nails, eyebrows, eyelashes, cutting grass, you got a Shopify store, you selling clothes, you selling jewelry, you ice shoes, you sell plates from the back door of your house, you got a candy house in the projects or up the street down the road, you sell candy apples, you sell shoelaces, you sell bottled water. Man, listen, it don't matter what you do. If you making money, you can file taxes. You understand? And you can account for it. Go read one of my posts on Facebook. That was straight from the IRS. It said the IRS, it said something. Just read my post on my timeline, Dion. But with that said, DEON. With that said, self-employed income is good income to have for many reasons. One of the reasons is if you are looking to possibly get a tax refund, you need some income. And if you're making income, then you report it. But if you have too much income, then it's going to give you a tax. It's going to raise your taxable income for it to be taxed. And now you have a tax liability. Tax liability simply means taxes you owe to the IRS. So the more income you make, it takes you out of the standard deduction that I went over earlier. Once you out of the standard deduction, everything over the standard deduction is being taxed. Okay? Everything over the standard deduction is being taxed. It's being taxed 10%. Those that make $19,750 or less, it's 10%. From $19,000 to like $19,000 to $40,000 something is 12%. I'll go into that later. But it's taxed 10%. So if you're claiming self-employed income and it's over the standard deduction, which is $12,500, $18,500 head of household, $24,500 married filing joint, and about $12,500 married filing separate. Standard deduction, another conversation. Okay? But it's not that you shouldn't file your self-employed income because she got less money. What it is that she went over the standard deduction. So whoever filed her taxes, what they should have did was get her income that she reported. And if she reported income that took over the standard deduction, what they should have did was they should have helped her with her expenses. When I say help, I'm not talking about help with giving her numbers. Nah, no, we don't do that. When you come to Tax Pro, Dion, legit taxes. I'm going to do another live on that. Legit taxes. What it is I give you so much knowledge. You don't need to cut no corners. You don't need to do nothing under the table. You don't need to whisper or none of that. Anybody that's sat with me, ain't no whispering going on in here. I'm very loud. I'm very clear. I'm very transparent. Transparent meaning I don't hide nothing. You see me hiding my face right now? Nah. When you come in here with me, I'm very transparent. You understand? Knowledge. So with that said, what the tax person should have did, they should have helped them with their expenses. Because in order to get a tax refund when you're self-employed, the IRS, they look at gross income minus expenses to leave a net income, which is a net profit, and you get your earned income credit from your net profit. That was kind of heavy. Okay? But when you self-employed and you got a side hustle, the IRS looks at your gross income minus expenses. Once you subtract expenses, it leaves you with a net income or a net profit. That net income or that net profit is what the IRS gives you earned income credit, which is free money. And then they tax it with a self-employment tax. That way you won't get too much, you won't get too big of a tax refund, but you will. So all of y'all that filed self-employment before with a few children, and you like, man, I ain't get much as, my home girl, this, that, and yeah, because she got a W-2. You understand? But at least you got something. What we say, be grateful. You know what I'm saying? You got something. You got a couple thousand or whatever the case may be. So that's how that worked, bro, with the self-employment. Now, another thing about self-employed income is that you can now report self-employed income and pay taxes on it. Now you start dealing with banks and financial institutions. That's another live I'm going to do just for select people that want to get on that live. I'm going to talk about beyond tax refunds. And we're going to talk about funding. We talking about the bank give you 25K, 50K. That's 50,000 for whoever don't understand that K. That's from older people that's on there. You understand? So the bank giving you 50,000, 75,000, 120K. I don't think y'all hear me. That you can be eligible for once you start going to another phase of finances. This is beyond tax refunds. I'm here to help people buy a home by next year. I'm here to help you buy a home, not rent, not Section 8. Nah, them days is over, people. You understand? Is it much difference? Let me ask another question. Okay, hold on, Thomas. You said, let me go back to that. You said, I have a home girl. I answered that question. You said, how do I bring the questions back up? You said, it's Facebook tripping. Okay, well, let me see if how I can bring this back up. Question. Okay, are you taking appointments? Normally, I do my own, but I want somebody else. Last year, worst experience. However, I don't trust myself. Understood. Who that? Lakeisha? Lakeisha, I know that ain't who Lakeisha I think it is, but if it's not, Lakeisha, just send me an inbox to Deon, D-E-O-N, inbox me. Also, go to my website. Everybody that's on here listening, www.taxprofree.com. And listen, like I said before, I know we kind of got out of going to websites, but my website like social media. So www.taxprofree.com. You can go to that website, make an appointment, call me, etc. Inbox me, Deon, D-E-O-N. And while you on here, share the live. Everybody share the, that's all I ask. And look, and I come on here and I give you a wealth of knowledge. All I ask is share the live and give me a review on my website. If you go to my website, look under testimonials, and you'll see leave a review. Just leave me a review. You understand? And share the live. It costs you nothing. Now let's go to the next question. Are you taking? Definitely went there. Okay, so I've been waiting on my W-2 from Food Line, and they told us we had to go to ADP app. So when I went on there, it said user wasn't found. So I called Food Line to see more, and they told me they don't have what they don't have. Okay, well, Miss Bynum, you're gonna have to get with ADP tomorrow morning. You call them. Okay. Another thing, right? Let me say something. Whenever y'all talking to these corporations, always ask for a supervisor. Okay. Whenever y'all talking to corporations, Duke Power, the water company, Spectrum, ADP, who Miss Bynum gonna call tomorrow, whatever corporation you talking to, always ask to speak to a supervisor. You'll get better results. You understand? So, Miss Bynum, call ADP, speak to a supervisor, and let them know your problem, and they should let you access that portal. Or call Food Line and speak to a supervisor. Okay? You got to demand stuff. You know? I don't play. I'm telling you. Listen, I went in CVS one day and snapped. I don't think y'all hear me. And I don't carry myself in society like that. So don't get me wrong. Meaning I don't be on left field and all that. But I believe in being civilized. You understand? But when you cross that line, you know how that go. Everybody got their, what I say to somebody, I had somebody in the office, I say, all black people got a little cray in them. Ain't that what y'all women say? The cray? So if we ain't figured it out now, see, we all should love each other. There should be no hate, dislike, beefing. We shouldn't even, I understand we got issues though, so I understand issues, but like we all got some cray somewhere in us as a people. Like, have we figured that out yet? Damn, excuse my language. I was expressing that because I just dealt with some foolishness a couple days ago. Not, nothing with the office, nothing like that. But anyway, yeah, I snapped out in CVS. You know what I'm saying? I was in there, and what do you call it? Somebody was like, they asked me a question, like something. It just, that another conversation. I don't even want to get into that right now. But anyway, sometimes, I can fly off the handle as well, if it's justified though, But with that said, yeah, call Food Line. My point is, you gotta be straightforward, Miss Bynum. Call Food Line, speak to the supervisor. Call the ADP, speak to the supervisor. She hasn't filed yet. She was about to do it herself. Okay, Thomas, but she didn't. When I had to pay someone and not get any money back. Nah, man, just have her holler at me, Thomas. Just have her holler at me. That's all. I said it before. I'm real transparent. You know what I mean? You got some of my clients on like right now. They on this live right now. They'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I took that commercial break right here on this live for the haters, and I call it the whispering. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't. You know. Yeah, you know. But anyway, Thomas, just tell her holler at me, right? So now, here go this breakdown. The Shatoria Williamson. Shatoria, what's good, Shatoria? Share this live, it costs you nothing. Now, everybody followed me on that income. Is it possible? And ask y'all questions, y'all, while y'all on this live. Is it possible to file self-employed if you didn't keep track of your finances all year? Absolutely. Oh, man. Is it, Terry? Terry Scales was good. Tomika George, there you go, was good. Gerard Billings was good. Blazian that's a tough name there, Blazion. Blazion was good. I be chopping names up, Blay or Blaze, so you know, work with me. So look, Terry, you said, is it possible to file self-employment you didn't keep track of your finances? Absolutely. As long as you kept track of it here, then yes. Okay? That is a great question. And I posted something on my timeline from the IRS. Anybody that's self-employed and you got a side hustle, okay? You can account for your gross income and expenses. Keep that in mind. Let's talk about that right now. Let's talk about self-employment. Self-employment income is what? It is what it says. You are self-employed. You bring in money. As long as you are self-employed, you got a business, you got an LLC, you don't got an LLC, you got an EIN, employer identification number, you don't got an EIN number. What I said before, you got a side hustle. No matter what you doing, bringing in income, tips, all that kind of stuff that I said, self-employed income. What you have to do is, the IRS wants you to be accountable and account for the money that you made by having a log or a ledger. That is a personal account. Let's do this. Let's do this, okay? Let's see if y'all can see. Okay, let's see if y'all can see. Now, I can't see myself, but can somebody tell me if they can see this right here? And tell me what number that is. Because I'm going to break something down. Somebody tell me if they can see that. And see that number. Because I'm going to break something down. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Wow. Man, I did it the wrong way. Man, I can't do it then. Because I got to have the camera facing this way. Yeah, I think I got to have the camera facing this way. And then I can't see. All right, hold up. Can somebody tell me if they can see that number right now? Somebody tell me if they can see that pad that I'm holding in this number. Okay, you got it. Somebody told me. So, can somebody tell me, can you see me? Because I never flipped the camera around this way. So, can you see me? And can you see the pad like how the number should be? Do the number appear backwards, or can you see it how you can see? Can you see it how you can see? Somebody answer that question. I need somebody to answer that question for me. I still need to sign that document. All right, Kenzie. Absolutely. I need somebody to answer that question for me. Somebody, I'm going to ask it again. Can anybody see this pad and the number that's on it? Can you see me? And can you see the number as it is? Meaning, if I was writing, you can see it. It's like not backwards. Can somebody say yes or no? Can somebody say yes or no? I'm looking for the yes or the no. Maybe I got to scroll up. Okay, yes. Okay, there you go. Clear. Okay, I had to scroll up. All right, cool. So check this out, right? We're going to take this class right now. And look, share this live, y'all. Everybody hit this share button. We're going to take this class right now. Let me get this paper. Hold on. We're going to take this class. All right, so boom. We're about to take this class right now. I think everybody can see this because they said they can see it. Okay? Now, I was looking for my marker, but I got this pen. We're going to take this class. Somebody said, if you self-employed and you don't have, you didn't keep track of your finances, how can you file it? They pretty much said that. The IRS, and what I have to give you, and what I give you when you come in this office is what is called due diligence. I have to tell you what you can qualify for, what you have to report, etc. When you're filing self-employed income, you either have to have receipts or bank statements or a ledger, something that's, you know, you got to make it accountability for, a log, which is your personal account of your gross income, expenses, etc. So, if you have self-employed income, then the first thing that you want to do is your business goes on the top. Let's go hair braiding. Okay? Now, construction, CNA, plumber, eyebrows, nails, whatever the case may be, right? That's your business, your occupation. So you have to have what is called a gross. That's because my pen is like up. Let me write it. I'm going to write it and put it back up for you. I'm going to write this and put it back up. Okay? You have to have what is called gross income. Everybody see that? Okay? Gross income. Gross income is the money that you make all year from your self-employment. You have to report that, document your gross income. So if you made money the first week, $300, week 2, $300, $350 week 3, doing what? What were you doing? You was braiding hair. What do you charge? How much you charge for a style? You know, how much did you get paid for that style, etc., etc. You made that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or weekly, bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, every month, January, February. What I'm saying is that is your personal account of what you made. Now, but keep this in mind. It's accountability of what you're reporting of your income. And once you total that out, that becomes a gross income. Once you total it out for the year, everything is based on the year when you're filing taxes. They call it the fiscal year. Okay, when you're dealing with finances. So everything you made through the year, that becomes a gross income. Now, how do you get a refund from your self-employment income? Depending on how much money you're claiming and your expenses. So, the IRS, they look at your gross income. Okay, fine, you got gross income. But you don't get no money from gross income alone. When you get your money from, it's after expenses. Let's go. Expenses. So, somebody has a business, whatever you do, whatever you're doing, you have to have expenses or you do not have a business. You understand? Expenses are what? Advertising, commission and fees, contract labor, office expense, repairs and maintenance, rent, utilities, meals, cell phone, internet, gas, oil, change of tires. That all go into like repairs and maintenance. You got, I said internet and phone. All those different expenses you have. Okay, expenses. So you have to calculate your supplies, another expense, big expense too, supplies. However, you calculate your expenses. Well, myself, for business purposes only. By the way, for self-employed people, they got a credit for self-employed people called the home office deduction. What does that mean? If you use a part of your house for business purposes, listen carefully. If you use a part of your house for business purposes, you qualify for a home office credit or deduction where you could deduct a portion of your rent, a portion of your utilities, a portion of personal expenses, and different things like that, because it's tied into your business, because you are working from home. You are self-employed. You got a side hustle. You got a side hustle and you come in the house, make a part of your house or your apartment strictly for business. You can write that off on your taxes and get a tax refund. So let's say, for instance, your home or your apartment is 1,000 square feet. Let's break it down. 1,000 square feet. Okay, that's your house or your apartment, 1,000 square feet. Let's say your working space in your home is 250 square feet. Okay, that's 25% of that's your space that you're using in your home is 25% of the square footage of the home. That 25%, you take that 25% and you do this. Your light bill for the month is $200, right? I'm just hypothetically speaking. Your water bill for the month is $200. That's $400 a month. Let me move up. You take $400 a month times 12. That's 0.00800008004. That's $480. That's $4,800. Now listen. Remember, I did the square footage and all that. Y'all gotta go back on the live and see that. $200 for your light bill, $200 for your water bill is $400 a month times 12 months. Everything is based on a year. That's $4,800. Your total light bill and water bill. But remember that 25%, if you make part of your home for business purposes, then you take $4,800. Let me bring it back up because I got to write downward with this pen. You take $4,800 and you multiply 25%. This is how you get your percentage. Anybody that know math? How do you find percentages? You turn your percentage into a decimal. Okay? A little math class too. Listen, 25%. How do you find 25% of something? You turn the percent into a decimal, 25%, and you multiply it. So that go that $4,800 of your bills in the house, light bill and water bill. We're going to multiply it. 5, I got to write down, 0, 40, 22. I have a board next time. 0, 0, 16. And we're going to carry that. 5, okay, got it. Yeah. No, 0. 0, 0, 40, 22, 0, 0, 16, 3. Okay, now look at that. I'm multiplying, right? Hope y'all can see it because I can't see nobody. But I'm multiplying. 4,800 lights and water. 25% from what I showed you of the business part of your house. Multiply, turn the percent into a decimal. Multiply the decimal of 25% and 480. Once you multiply that decimal, you get 0.00085. You get 58,000. But you got to carry that decimal 2 places. 1, 2. That's $580 that you can write off for your lights and water. Now, wow, that was tough. Now look, that $580 becomes an expense under utilities. So now you have a utilities expense of $580. The same thing with all your other expenses. So 580 utilities, cell phone for the year, 900. This is that. Boom, boom, boom. So let's say all your expenses add up. Let's say all your expenses add up to $4,480, right? Your expenses. So, but you documenting this, right? It ain't that. You don't have to go into percentages and all that. I just did that. So you don't necessarily have to go into the square footage of your house and all that kind of stuff. I did that to show you. But that's real though as well. However, so let's say your gross income or whatever self-employment you do is $20,000. Okay? Let me turn this. It's $20,000, which you make all year. Gross income. And your expenses, remember, and your expenses, utilities, like this, that, cell phone, all of that, is $4,444.80. And man, I can't get that call right now. So let me turn this. I gotta turn this light up, man. Hold on. I think my light. Where's my light at? There we go. Gotta put some light on here. Hold on. Where the light at? Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so boom. So here we go. So now, there you go. Your gross income, your expenses, $4,480. You're gonna subtract gross income from expenses. You got 0, 2. My math is good. 2, we're going to cross out the 0. That's 9, that's 5. We're going to make that 10 to the 6. So look at that right there. Gross income minus expenses. You got left $16,520. Okay? Now, I don't know who all followed that because I couldn't see me. So look. So now you got $16,520 left of net profit or net income from self-employment, and that's what you get your tax refund from. Okay? Gross income, expenses. Once you subtract expenses, what you have left gets you a tax refund or can qualify you for earned income credit. That's the money that you get on your tax refund. So that's pretty much breaking that down. Now, Shakira France, I see you on here, Shakira. I ain't mad at you, Shakira, at all. I'm not mad at you. All right, so boom. Let's go. Who that? Kimmy Kim. It's possible. I had another question. Are you a question? You got that? She was filed yet? Definitely went there. Make sure I answer the question so I can go to this. What I'm about to speak on. I think I answered Keyshawn. Hey, I think I say, hey, Mackenzie, make sure you call me, inbox me. I'll call you tomorrow to see what y'all need. All right, cool. So listen, what I was saying was I need you to file my tax. Actually, I can't pronounce that name. Rashimi. I know I done chopped that all up. Miss Banks or Mr. Banks, I can't even tell. So pardon me. So listen, so what I was saying about these refunds and understanding that and income and all that kind of stuff. So now you got all of this income coming in. IRS tax it. But once they tax it, you're looking for a tax refund, but you're looking to keep your income down. That's just the bottom line. So how do you keep it down? You keep it down with credits and deductions. Just simply put. Okay? That's a big knowledge to go into, but we got to start getting into that knowledge to start home ownership. I told y'all, some of y'all may not have seen that reality of owning your own home, not renting. Rent a home, rent an apartment, Section 8, assistance. Nothing wrong with that because we all struggle in our lives at one point or another. But with knowledge, we can grow beyond those struggles. You understand? So what I'm striving to do is striving to get all of y'all in home ownership. When I say all, that's what I mean. Even the haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the haters. Home, I want you in a home with your family. You understand? Because lots of you really don't know me. You know what I mean? So listen. Who that? Tanya Moss was good. And share this live, y'all. And look, another thing, ask your question. Like, please, even if y'all, got some finances right now, I can help you, humbly speaking. I can help you grow your finances. If you're looking to get into entrepreneurship, I can help you get into entrepreneurship. I can help you, humbly speaking, with your entrepreneurship that you have already. You understand? I'm sharing. So any question that y'all got, I'm here to get you to the bag. What's good, fam? Who said that? All right, who that? Terrence Mason. What's good? What's good, bro? Man, share the live too, Terrence. I'm going to call you T on the live. Share the live. Who that? Key Love. What's good, Key? Share the live. Faison, I see you. Make sure you holler at me, Faison. I think you coming through tomorrow. Terrence Mason was good. And any of y'all that's on here for the first time, and y'all seeing y'all brother, like, okay, I see bro up there, he talking about taxes and stuff like that. But anybody that's on for the first time, on a serious note, was good. I'm Dion on Facebook, in society, in the public. I am your brother. You understand? I speak to the men when we talk. I like to have men conversations. I like to deal with the soldiers. Like I said earlier, that's just my passion. You understand? And that's a lot of our passion too. I ain't the only one, but that's a lot of our passion as we become men. You understand? Becoming a man is not your age. Becoming a man does not have anything to do with your age. Becoming a man has everything to do with wisdom and knowledge. That's what becoming a man is. You have a lot of 18-year-olds. Where did I go the other day, man? This young brother was 19. He had a wonderful character at 19 years old. Some of y'all have sons, if we're leading them the right way and we're growing, that are becoming men at a young age. Can you file SSA? Yeah, SSA, Social Security. Well, you can file it, but it's not earned income. That's a great question. Anybody that got an SSA 1099. So Miss Glenn or Mr. Glenn, that's Miss Glenn, pardon me. Miss Pineapple Glenn, pardon me. So anybody that got a SSA 1099, that's Social Security or disability, that is income, but it's not earned income. And when you're dealing with taxes, you get refunds off of earned income. So you can file it, but it's not earned income. You can only file it as income. But if you collecting disability, you still can get a tax refund if you're getting partial disability, not full disability. Because partial disability, you allowed to work a certain amount of hours. So go out there and do your little side hustle on that disability. Don't let a disability keep you disabled. You heard? Look, don't let a disability keep you disabled, and don't stay on disability all your life. Listen, there's power in words. There's power in words. You understand? We say chop it up. Even when we chopping it up, there's power in those words. You understand? So even our people that's on disability, don't go out like that, as they say. Nah. Listen, we got the power to self-heal ourselves with the right knowledge and guidance. You understand? No matter what ailment you're dealing with, no matter what's going on in your life, listen, you can bring that knowledge in life and, start to heal yourself. All right. Do I need an EIN or tax ID to file for my business? Nah, you don't, Mike. What's good, Mike? Amari? What's good, bro? Share the live, too. Share the live, bro. But nah, you don't have to have a tax ID or EIN. In fact, North Carolina, they did away with business licenses. Small business. So for the sake of the live and the knowledge that I'm sharing, anybody that is starting a small business in the state of North Carolina, you do not have to have a business license. They did away with that. Tough. You understand? They did away with it. That's North Carolina. So, what's up? Which I'm going to tap in, which I'm doing morning for sure. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. But let me explain it to you, Mike, about the self-employment. Because one thing you got to understand when you file in self-employment, that there's a self-employment tax that's attached to that money that you claiming. But that money that you're claiming and reporting, because there's a tax attached to it, you have to have a dependent in order to get a tax refund. And let me tell you what a dependent is. Because a dependent, people think a dependent is just a child. A dependent is not only a child. A dependent is anybody that's 17 and under, 18 to 24 in school, or any age collecting disability. Oh, man.